So this hitman walks into a church, and he's all swaggery like and mean as fuck and all that, and he's got this swagger, like he's done it all before and killed everyone in sight. But he's only young now, so you can just size him up and know he's full of himself and shit. Anyway, he goes to find the priest, and he finds me. I'm in the vestry cleaning myself up, like just about to go and help myself to a bit of the old communion wine. And clear as day, this kid steps up to me and asks for a confession. Of course, right now I don't know he's a killer, so I sort of have to agree and I make my way to the box and all that. I mean, it's stupid things. I don't know why they're all so dark and stuff in there. It's not like I don't know who's on the other side. So anyway, he sits down and says the forgive me, Father, for I have sinned bollocks. And I say, okay. And he tells me, I've killed a man. And I'm like, where is this going, I'm guessing not many people have come in saying this, so I ask him how and why, and he turns around and says, I'm a hitman. I've killed men. So I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm off. I've seen this fucking movie, and I know what happens next. Hitman shoots priest through confessional, walks out all chirpy as a morning robin, whilst I lie bleeding at the front of the altar. I wouldn't mind so much, but I'm not actually meant to be the priest for this church. I mean, he probably thinks I'm the regular one and made some kind of mistake. So I'm saying, I'm not the priest, I'm not the fucking priest. Anyway, he's up and after me in a fucking shot. I mean, he hasn't shot yet. I mean, he's just quick after me, it's just a turn of phrase. So he's after me and he's saying all this, I'm not here to kill you, and I'm like, fuck you are, up and down the aisles. God fucking knows why he didn't just stop and cap me there in the middle of the church. There was no one else there. This one time, I was even on the bloody organ, like, Jesus, save me, and all that. Gordon fucking Bennett. If I hadn't been so keen to play this out, I'd have been fucking home already with my feet by the fire. But no, stupid bastard that I am. Finally, I'm running down the fucking aisle, headed straight for the doors, when he's grabbed my vestments and slung me into the confessional box. But the wrong bit. The bit that he's meant to be in. And he lands in the bit I'm meant to be sitting in, and he tells me, if you don't sit there and listen to me like a good priest and give me plenty of Hail Marys to do when I'm done, I'm gonna fucking shoot you square in the face and nail you upside down in the fucking altar, so help me God. He says, help me, you look more like it, So I'm waiting to get shot, and I'm pressed up on this box thinking it's gonna be my bloody tomb. And he composes himself. He says, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. He actually wants a fucking confession. He's actually a Catholic hitman. I never thought I'd see the day when all of a sudden, and Father O'Rourke, and this kid's like, what? And this girl outside the box says, we told you to stop. And I'm like, fuck! Was supposed to be fucking me? And here's where I get really fucking stupid. I stick my head out of the confessional, and there's this other hitman standing there, clear as I'm sitting here at this bar, and she just looks at me. You can't see my robes. Looks at me, sticks some shades on, and walks out like she was late to mass, if you know what I'm saying. I was lucky as fuck, poor kid though. I mean, if he'd had half a head on his shoulders, he'd have known to stay well clear of that place, or at least turned up on business. So, checked on the kid, and he's dead. Caught all of it in the chest. This cold bitch managed to bullseye his heart through a door with an AK, blind. I mean, it's not a coincidence I was there. I picked up 4 contracts for the priest myself before I turned up. Evil bastard. Must have been fiddling with a lot of choir boys.